Hello, little god. Hello, little god. Hello, how you? I wanted to do this more of a truther video, and I see repetitiveness in a lot of videos I see. The channels go on and on and on, and they talk about the same fucking shit, and nothing seems to really have happened or happen at all. Which means they just do it for exposing or monetary, getting monetized or something. That's how it's, because they go on and on and on, and there's nothing really anything new. They can take a break or something, but they don't. They just feel this empty space and trying to find some shit. So I watch less and less of this stuff, It's better to, because I did a lot of years of studying this shit, a lot. The guy that sent me Zeitgeist, what was it, 2006, 2007. That was like an eye-opener for me, because I spent 5 years in university or college. Internet wasn't really going on at that time, except for, writing an email or something like that. So, always sit like this, almost so low. Okay. That's why fucking my throat is. So, and he showed me that stuff, and that was like mind-blowing stuff, Everything from they took up God, the God illusion, or religion's illusion, and stupidity of the ideology behind what you want to call it. The best way, based on Jordan Maxwell's research, the metaphors in the Bible and what it symbolizes and stuff like that. That was the first part. And the second was about second or third was about 9/11, and the third was about banking, in the United States and everything, which is popular today. And then they make the addendum, which I don't think got that much exposure. Peter Joseph, I watched some of his stuff. At that time, I listened to hours and hours of interviews. He's kind of a socialist, communist. That's what he pretty much promotes today. And he has a lot of good thoughts. You should check that dude up, because he's not stupid. Peter Joseph. And fucking talk. Today I got David Icke. I subscribe to a lot of this truther channels, or researchers as they called. And he was going back to aliens. And we heard about the aliens, I think, since we were, since you could start to speak, pretty much, right? Everybody knows about that. The strength thing, there's nobody seen shit. Not one person. I wrote deep thoughts this comment. Not one person has, what I've seen in my real life, witnessed or have an experience with this. Never. So, isn't it strange that only in the United States, in other parts of the world, but 99.99999% from what's spread in media is from the United States. And I think there's exist all kinds of shit before in time, And otherwise, I don't believe in the heliocentric thing, the universe as it has been laid out for us and explained, and what do you call it? Manipulated us to believe. I don't believe that, That's not what my senses tell me. That's not what my logic tells me. And if you can trust your logic, what's the fucking point? Do you think a fucking bird can survive without its beliefs or logic or natural senses? I wouldn't think so. So why should we? Another part, which is fucking strange, isn't it? We've been living for millions of years, maybe. Billions of years. We don't know. We don't know, okay? Maybe. Some other creature, I'm sure it was. There's every scripture and everything talk about that. It's just so that it shouldn't have been. So, look at all the animals around us. It's not only human beings on this earth, right? And all this knowledge for billions or trillions or infinite amount of years, we don't know how to eat. We haven't learned that. We have to have programs showing us in media all day. Isn't that fucking strange? Don't you think that is strange? They have to tell us how to eat. Isn't that the most basic thing? They have to teach us that. So, the truth of shit it's been coming to a halt. It's been coming to a halt. What I see and what I hear, that's what I would want to do, more personal stuff. But people don't like that. They just want to hear some new kind of revolutionary information. But if you've been around like this conspiracy research and everything, the oldest stuff I've heard, the modern time is from the 60s, and then it grew and grew, but from the 60s they were pretty accurate about the United Nations and the secret societies taking over the planet and everything. They were talking about that already in the 60s, right? So, and it just seems to come to a halt. I was stuck 2015, early 2015, when I saw about flat Earth, right? And I was stuck. I already heard everything. I was like telling you guys, and the reptile needs to step in my room and stand here and tell me, right, like, here am I, if I'm gonna find anything new. And then bang. So, but these channels, they pump up the same stuff over and over. It's just like, it's become a Dallas, the TV series Dallas. It's become like that. It's just because they have monetized now. They managed to monetize. So they need to pump out new shit even though they have nothing to say. Obviously, I don't monetize on this shit. So that's different. I can say what the fuck they want, but they cannot. They have to have an audience, and so you should be careful about that. You need to use your brain and use your own critical thinking, because one guy says something, it doesn't make it true, That's why critical thinking is, what is the word? The most important thing, but that wasn't the word I was looking for. It's crucial, right? It's crucial. And that seems to be the lack of every truther community I've seen and come across, and I see the comment sections, it's not very impressive. It's not fucking impressive. It's not impressive. The only guy that I've been impressed of in the last few years, or the last couple of years, I don't know exactly, but you know what I mean, is the guy Sv3rige with the 3. He changed the E to a 3, right? That's our nation name, but he's not Swedish. He's born in Lithuania and lives in Germany, so I don't know why he calls himself that, but he did a lot of interesting stuff. The vegan stuff he's been doing now for a long time, and I guess that's pretty good, but he has a lot of good stuff from years before, but I never heard of it, because it's difficult to hear about small channels. And then something happened, I don't know how. I think it was probably the flat earth. When the flat earth came out and people started to talk about that, many of the truther channels started to get more viewers and more attention. Many people found these guys that maybe been doing it for years, but they never got their voice heard, So, and he took, talked about myopia, talking about modern society, how what idiocracy it is to play video games and get a employment, Randy. Yeah, Santos Panazzi says the same thing, right? But sometimes you have to do that shit, right? But don't fucking tell me it's good and you love this shit. You love to be enslaved. I mean, how fucked up are you in the head then? You hear yourself how fucked up it is. Russian with symbology, stuff like that. I think it's a good. I don't know who is behind the channel. Maybe there's 100 people. You don't know. You don't know who writes the scripts, takes out this information, but like the numbers, registration on the cars, fucking amazing. It's all 33 numerology. Even if it's true or not, it's fucking amazing. I mean, then it's a coincidence that it's just out of this world, right? If that, have police, ambulance, and everything, but stations like that get channels that get that like that becomes right. Have to start over. I mean, I never seen somebody dig out like symbology in movies and music and stuff like that channel. I never seen it. Never. It's like mind blowing shit, man. I mean, how much? I mean, if you don't work in the industry, how would you know that shit? You sit for hours and hours and just, that's not. I almost did that before. That's why I know a lot of shit about that stuff. Even my friend that showed me Zeitgeist, he's like, how the fuck do you have time for this? I showed 5 hours of documentaries to him a day, pretty much. He's like, how the fuck do you have time for this? So, but the point he lacks, or most of the channels lack, is the purpose of it. Showing an eye, or you showing a 666. Oh, it's a symbol of Satan. Yeah, but what is beyond that then? We're stuck in the same fucking page, aren't we? Shouldn't we turn the fucking page and see what the fuck is on the next page? Isn't that what you do? Alright, I think that's it, kids, for today. I see you. I love you, Mariano. See you soon, baby.